Cyclone Phailin has actually caused probably the largest evacuation in India of people in the past quarter of a century. More than 800,000 people have been displaced in the coastal areas of from the coastal areas of Andhra Pradesh and Orissa, two of the largest states in India. This cyclone is supposed to be affecting 12 million people. Now, what are the things which we can pray for? We can pray for number one, that injuries will be prevented, because a lot of times injuries of trees falling, houses collapsing, electric wires, that can cause a lot of problem and even death for people. Number two is access to safe drinking water. All these people who have been evacuated are in places called refugee camps, schools which have been shut down, and people are just crowding into these places. And so, if they don't have safe drinking water, things like diarrhea can spread rapidly and cholera can spread rapidly. The third thing which we really need to pray for is overcrowding. Overcrowding always causes problems, especially with diseases, especially for children. Things like measles, if they're not vaccinated against it, can rapidly spread, and this has happened before. Small children, like under 5 years, colds and pneumonias can rapidly spread, causing a lot of problems and even death for some of these children. And we need to pray that that doesn't happen. Way back in 1999, when the super cyclone hit Orissa coast, more than 15,000 people died. But we are really hoping that that kind of catastrophe doesn't happen this time. The main thing we need to really pray for is our brothers and sisters on the mission field are there trying to talk to them and pray for these people who have been affected. You know, the major problem is that these people have not just been evacuated, but they have probably lost their livelihoods. If they were fishermen, they've lost their boats, they've lost their nets, probably their houses have been washed out or collapsed. If they had farms, those farms will be inundated with water. You can think about this fact: 12 million people, their lives and livelihoods affected. Let me just tell that they need a lot of prayer. And that's what I would ask you to do. So, at this moment of disaster, even as the wind is blowing, the rains are falling, electricity is out, mobile phones connections are not there, let us hold these brothers and sisters in these parts of India in our prayers. Thank you.